Monday, September 16, Switzerland will be the first to report on important economic events in the coming week. At 9:30, the Producer Price Index will be published there. The report shows the change in prices for goods produced by Swiss companies and sold by them on the domestic and foreign markets. The growth of the PPI may have a positive impact on the Swiss franc. At noon, Eurostat will report the European Union's trade balance. It reflects the difference between exports and imports of the Eurozone over a certain period of time. The impact of the value of the trade balance on euro is ambiguous and depends on the context of business cycles or other economic indicators such as dynamics. For example, in a recession, economies start exporting more to create jobs. Tuesday, September 17, at 12:05, Germany will publish the ZW Economic Sentiment Index. The survey focuses on the most important international financial indicators: inflation, interest rates, stock indices, exchange rates, and oil prices. This indicator is a leading indicator for the economic situation in Germany. It may have a favorable impact on the euro. Also, in the center of attention of analysts on this day will be the USA. At 15:30, there will be announced about retail sales. The data reflects the change in the volume of retail sales in the US in the reporting month compared to the previous month. The indicator is highly seasonal. 20% of all retail sales in the country take place during Christmas and New Year holidays. If the growth of retail sales slows down, it can negatively affect the dollar. Wednesday, September 18, Japan will notify the trade balance at 2:50 on Wednesday. The trade balance is calculated as the difference between total exports and imports in the reporting period. A positive value indicates a trade surplus. The impact of the trade balance report results on the yen is mixed and depends on the linkage with a number of other economic indicators. Market players will also actively follow the news from the United States. At 21 o'clock, the Fed will announce the interest rate decision. This event is the most important in terms of impact on financial markets and in particular on the quotations of the US dollar. The purpose of the Fed's interest rate hike at the current time is to adjust the inflation rate to the target value. A rise in interest rates may have a positive impact on the dollar, while a decline may have a negative impact. Thursday, September 19. On September 19th at midnight, the Central Bank of Brazil will announce its interest rate decision. Virtually all interest calculations in the market are based on the Selic rate, which serves as the main benchmark for the Brazilian federal government's monetary policy. The regulator's main goal is to control inflation. When the market slows down, the Selic rate usually rises. This leads to higher unemployment rates and other negative consequences. Also, important monetary policy decisions will be made in Norway. At 11 o'clock, the new interest rate will be announced. This is the main tool used by the Norwegian bank to stabilize inflation and influence the development of the Norwegian economy. The decision to raise rates is seen as a factor that can lead to an increase in the Norwegian krona. Friday, September 20th, the Bank of Japan's interest rate decision is scheduled for publication at 5:30 on Friday. Setting the regulator's interest rate is one of the main instruments of monetary policy, with the help of which the Bank of Japan regulates the strength of its currency. The interest rate decision is made by the members of the Bank of Japan's Board of Governors. Short-term interest rates are a major factor in assessing the value of a currency. At 15:30, Canada will report retail sales. The data reflects the change in sales of goods sold by retailers to households. The indicator is calculated based on a survey of retail shops of various formats and sizes. If retail sales growth slows down, it could have a negative impact on the Canadian currency.